sneezed really hard and my beard fell off. Let me. This was earlier. Let me move it over. Hello, people. What the fuck is going on right now? Do you know? No. Do I know? No. And that's okay, but I think the framing is appropriate because in film space of fourth wall continuity, my marking implies that we're moving backwards. Maybe as a species, definitely as a culture. Bummer, dude. Welcome to the Tragic Week podcast. I am, of course, keeping it vague, but things are just weird in America right now. I was gonna wait until all of this blew over. Also, cryptocurrencies are all, like, booming. Like, my fucking mom had ads for it. My aunt, too. Like, I did, too. Like, I was getting ads for the new card, and PayPal just fucking added that you can use Bitcoin and all that. I mean, like, these are really, really monumental jumps that just happened recently. So if you are a stakeholder in any of these cryptocurrencies, any of these things, then you definitely benefited recently. Let me move the mic a little bit. Welcome to the Tragic Week podcast. You know what? We just need better framing. I was testing something. I want to rearrange the room, but I think things are just too fucked. Just too fucked. And that's okay. To calm you down, I know I have also non-American viewers. Is it really that bad? Not really. Not really. It's no, like, Venezuela. It's no... I mean, we're not in Cuba. It's honestly pretty nice when other people aren't ruining your shit here. Yeah, so... Anyway, let's talk about... how's Tragic Week doing? Album's just about written. A lot of the songs are written too. Just deciding a lot of artistic things. Getting things set up. Was looking for better options on funding, because I would get funding in 2021 and I don't want to do that. I want to get the album out pretty soon. So I've been looking at just musician grants and all these things, and I was gonna fucking wait to tell you guys, but because I don't want to come out here and be like, hey, guess what? We're still, but you know, I gotta keep you guys updated, I suppose, and we're looking at better financial options, because a lot of the processes, I mean, you gotta understand, I'm running this myself from a business standpoint. I do have some help. I mean, the music community has a lot of free help, but I have the advantage of knowing some people, the privilege of knowing some people. I'd be post-Halloween. I was gonna do a Halloween episode, but I don't really know what happened. I don't really know. I think I just didn't have enough, like, I was just not in the space of mind to make anything, you know, just because, you know, slow process a lot. You know, we get our shit done. We got our shit done here, though. We had some bumps in the road, in this time. We had to figure out some new things. Practice a lot of guitar and bass as well. A little bit of piano. Talked to a lot of people. Got some more ideas for future projects, because of course my plan isn't just to have tragic week. I want it to be, I want to help people in the community with music resources is a thing I want to do, whether it's with getting a music studio. Should I talk about this before I do it? I have this terrible habit of discussing ideas before. I just want to gauge people's reaction, because usually I tell them a plan and then I see like if they think it's gonna crumble. And the more you talk their ear off, the more they're like, okay, yeah, it's gonna. But like if you maybe present an idea out of thin air, like of course a person's gonna be like, how you? Because a lot of thought goes into these things if you're actually like invested into building something, I guess. Geez, and I'm like self-taught. Like all my bandmates are self-taught. Nah, one of them isn't. Oh, geez, this has been a period of time. I don't even know. Like, yeah, a lot of shit's happened. It hasn't been terrible. A lot of it's been expected. A lot of it's been like all of it's been expected, to be honest. Like this is just like we kind of reached an apex of fuckery. In starting things. We're very, I don't want to do a GoFundMe or anything, because that's like Plan Z for all you foreigners, for all you English. Who says Z? I guess it's English. The Angles, formerly known as formerly known as the Angles. Oh my gosh, dude. I have some topics I haven't even gotten to. I'll talk your head off if you want. I was gonna do a segue, but I guess I should just be like, hey, this is an Animal Collective shirt, and I went to the Animal Collective concert in Oklahoma, and at the Cain's Ballroom, and amazing venue, one of the most historic venues in the United States of America, and it's beautiful, and it sounds really good because it's all acoustics and wood. It just sounds really good, and I've gotten to play there, and I've gotten to sign in the green room, I think. I don't even know what I fucking signed, if I signed anything. But I do remember being in the green room, and you get to sign stuff, and I think we were doing it, I think. But, yeah, and seeing them recently, it made me think of Tragic Week set list, because I did a live show recently, and I was disappointed in the set list a little bit. I played the songs, like all of my own songs, and then I was like, dude, let me do Ghost Rider last second, and it sounded like stupid, and I was like, dude, kind of disappointing. But all my songs sounded really good because I actually practiced them. And we didn't even have a drummer. A lot of things fell through, but like now we're more experienced. Now we kind of know what's going on. So yeah, all self-taught. We learn by error. We learn by error. You guys like The Cure? So, yeah, I've been listening to a lot of The Cure, and it's a big influence, I think. I used to listen to them a while back. I still, I just listen to them a lot more now, but they're so good. They're so good. So good. I'm getting all diluted here with my comments, but Animal Collective, I was at the Animal Collective concert. Set list kind of sucked, and I saw Avi Tear, And I fucking looked him in the eyes, and I waved at him, and he looked me in the eyes, and he waved at me. So this is to you, Aviter, because I know you remember me, because this was your first show. That's why I think it kind of sucked, because it was like, I don't think the crowd was feeling it that much, and they didn't do like a wide. I don't know how the rest of the shows were. I really liked the show in the end. I really liked Banshee Beat. Like, that was amazing. But you know, it's just. I would rather see Avi Ter and Panda Bear, especially with Panda Bear on drums. I would rather it be some of their earliest stuff. Like, it didn't make any sense. We all heard, like, oh, he's gonna be on fucking drums. Like, oh, he did that in his earlier album, so it makes sense that they would play that. But, not really. There were some. I kind of forget it. There were a lot of Fields songs. I forget if they did Strawberry Jam. I don't think they did any Merriweather. But who cares? But Avi Ter, come on, do better for Tulsa. It was a good show though, but I want to do. I don't know. I think we can do better shows, because I've got on the budget. I've got on the budget a projector. You're projecting? Are you projecting? I want to project onto myself, and wear my Lennon glasses that don't look like this. They look like this, and I'll she loves me like she does. What are the lyrics? I don't know. I'm not gonna do it again. You know how Lennon does it. He goes, "Who she does?" You know how he does. Who she does? Fuck. That's on the recording. Okay, we're at 12 minutes. Come on, guys. We haven't even done top concerts. Death Grips. I don't know where my Death Grip shirt is. It's the one where they're all doing this. It's awesome. And, it's a good shirt. That's an amazing fucking shirt. Really good shirt. Would recommend. It's a little weird at the funerals, though. Top concerts. Beach House was kind of interesting, but not really. I liked Death Heaven was cool. I liked, what's that? They played at Canes. What's that big band? Holy crap! I don't even listen to them that much. They're not Mogwai. They're Explosions in the Sky. It's Explosions in the Sky. It's like kind of Reddit, but the show was really. I mean. The connection with the audience, it was amazing. So I got some good videos at that place. So I really enjoyed that. And I've been listening to a lot of live records. And I'll talk about concert. You know, we'll talk MTV. I like the Alice in Chains album. But, you know, the top MTV album is, of course, the Nirvana album. And that's totally non-controversial. But to my knowledge, from what I've listened to, which is not varied, please tell me any good ones of MTV that I might have not heard, the unplugged sections, because I really like listening to unplugged stuff, which is really the basis of Tragic Week, is to get that sound just in our records, because originally Tragic Week was what was the original name? Should I share it? Because I haven't copywritten it yet. I have Tragic Week as an, you know, I've got paperwork so I can sue you guys. But what was it called? You know what? I'm not even gonna share it. I think it's gonna be the name of the original name of Tragic Week is probably gonna be the third album. So it's got a familiar word from the second album, but it's got the word tones in it. So that was the original name, and it was supposed to do this like acoustic thing. Of course, Tragic Week is a French massacre, I think. And then dude, French history is so fucking weird. I'm not even gonna act like, you know, it's like whenever somebody goes, the French Revolution, it's like, which one? Because wasn't there one in like 1910 or 1909, 14, 50. It was like, they keep it going. They keep it rolling in France. But either way, this was a massacre of anarchists, Republicans, and, fuck liberals over time, honestly. And I'm not saying fuck liberals, but if you're looking at communism too, kind of fuck liberals. Well, actually, the liberals were kind of good and I won't get into it. Watch Oversimplified, dude. Is Oversimplified any good? I watch Oversimplified, just to get my little history kick. Before I watch serial murder tapes. I'm just kidding. I don't really like those. They kind of leave me empty in the soul. I don't think they're healthy. So if you are of B or GIF, GIF, or anything, or is it GIF? I don't know. But if you're a viewer of that, you see a lot of gore. I know you. I'm really hungry right now, and that was a point I was going to get into this video, is that hunger keeps you going, because if you're hungry, you fucking know that the only thing that separates you and your next meal is fucking working till you fucking done. And I gotta hit this 30-minute mark, and I know that makes me seem disingenuous, but I don't care. I haven't eaten all day, and it's 6:59 p.m. I've been doing work all day looking at loans and shit and calling people. The importance of weak ties and strong ties, guys. No transitions with me. I don't really care. If we were in a car together, off the road onto Highway 69. See? Fuck you. Are we shadow banned on Twitter? I don't know. I've got no followers, but then again, I say some, Twitter's literally made up of like, I think the most posters on Twitter are women, and the most, it's usually liberals. Come on, Jack Dorsey, like, he's alienated everybody who's not a liberal, like, we know, because you don't get any traction. I don't know if I'm getting shadow banned. I don't really care, because my Instagram is popping. We're almost at 100. If you don't follow Tragic Week, at Tragic Week, please follow at Tragic Week Folk. At Tragic Week Folk. At Tragic Week Folk. Folk. Am I gonna edit that out? No. You could have seen it coming. I might put these on SoundCloud or something. I would never put them on Spotify because that would make them too easy to access, and I don't want these like public. SoundCloud. You're a SoundCloud rapper? Listen to me talk. Oh my gosh. Weak ties and strong ties. You gotta know people who are not in your niche to grow. Honestly, you have to expand your horizons. If you are getting into any music things this year, kind of like me, even though I was doing it last year, and technically the year before, but I was just working 9 to 5. But if you are interested in me losing my train of thought, then follow me at Tragic Week Folk. True. Silence and creativity. Silence is the building block for creativity and the foundation. I haven't seen that video in so long. Would I get copywritten? Have you watched it, guys? You're flat. You no good piece of shit. You're flat. Oh, he did walk Bob Dylan upstage, by the way, that dude. I don't remember his name. What a sour piece of shit. Elasticity in your music. We'll talk about this. Will we cut the episode short? No. I'm really hungry and I hear my stomach every 3 seconds. But you know what? We'll talk about elasticity in the music and then I'll go off the rails for the next 10 minutes. No more notes. No more notes. No more help. Mountain Century made elderberry elixir with brandy in it. I think this is old. I don't know. Maybe that makes it better. Isn't that the point? You're supposed to let it ferment. I don't know. Maybe it'll kill me. We're still... Yeah, this is really old. I think it's turned a lot darker, so I'm not going to do it. But what we will do is Lion's Mane by Host Defense. I got another person on. We got a loan secured for 2021, but it's too late for me. I want it sooner, so I'm looking at my options and kind of pisses me off. If you guys have any help, I've tried doing the SBL loans because I'm a little late to that party, but SBA loans, sorry. It's an SBL, but but elasticity in your ideas. There's a lot of stretchiness in your ideas, and when the Tragic Week is working with a lot, I don't think we're off the rails. I don't think we're, like technically what we're doing has been proven, but we're trying to do it as like nobody's doing it that I know of that well. So we want to kind of pioneer this thing. But, like the options, like a folk fucking, kind of like The Cure, that darkness, that dark vibe, and I love the chords that Cure play. So I've been studying, just listening and studying, figuring out what they're like. What makes them so sad? What brings that despair to, And I think I was singing wrong on the last album. I think my voice is very low and I need to just accept that. I have a really wide range, but my deep end is, I think, the most dynamic. So I'm going to stick with that. We're getting more industrial. I like Nine Inch Nails a little bit. And I kind of want that, but without the whininess. I love Nine Inch Nails, but I just wouldn't write about what he writes. So I really like his songs though, but you can't it's what's that Picasso line, the line from the Picasso movie? What's that Picasso quote? He said, did I already say this? It's not good art steals. That's a Tarantino quote. I mean, no, he got that from somebody else, but Picasso fucking said, the originality is your ability to hide your source. That's it. You gotta wait. Tragic Week, you gotta wait for results. I'm like a printer. Oh, fuck, it's the wrong sheet. Fuck, it's the wrong sheet again. Okay, we gotta figure out who's printing. And get him to stop. Cancel all. Okay, now we're good. So... so we got our loan secured in 2021. We've got a full business plan. We went over budget, but it would secure us for, actually, all the startup costs. We know the actual price. Now, if we get the $10,000 from the SBA, we're good. If we get the $5,000, all of it helps. I'm not gonna do a fucking GoFundMe, but you can go to our Bandcamp if you want to support us directly. Soon, I will be opening up a Gumroad. A Gumroad will allow me, for a very small price, to give you really, really excellently edited videos. We're talking just nutso version of this, but we want to entertain and educate here at Tragic Week. Should I talk about what we're doing in the community? should I wait until we actually get the funds to do it? Either way, we're going to help out as best we can with our local communities, with our nation to make it a better place. Because tragic week, it's a tragic week, not a tragic month or a year, you know? It's just a week, just 1 week. I don't know. But if you want to support us, go to Bandcamp. We have a lot of sales compared to our other albums. But I also didn't promote the album a lot because I went to New York. It got us really good like a lot of follows, which in fact, like, that was a promotion in of itself for the album while I was in New York. But like, you know, we posted to all the news sites kind of late. I mean, it got on radio in Colorado, which would probably explain the spike on like Spotify and stuff, but or maybe the YouTube views, but either way. Yep. And to be honest, I think I'm gonna remaster it in the future. Will I say when? It'll be out when it's out. Will I say when? Nope. I don't know. But, you know, the full album's like 45 minutes. I just didn't release it. So I've got that unreleased stuff, and I've got an EP out right now called Laughing Machine. If you haven't listened, it's on Spotify, Google, everything. Just look it up. Tragic Week. We're on YouTube. Just look up Tragic Week. Got a lot of videos. They're pretty well edited, in my opinion. But I want to do better. I'm always looking for that next fucking hit of heroin from a fucking good project, you know. I'm also open to commissions. Also, if you guys need a video edited, I'm open to commissions. Just so we know. This includes music videos. If you're local, I'm doing music videos. Preferably wait until I get a computer, but I am open to prospects and getting outlines done in the meantime. So, yeah. That's it, guys. That's it. That's everything in my head. I'm just kidding. We gotta find 3 minutes. Let me get some water. You know, if you, like, put your shirt on the stage with a pen, do you think they would sign it? Like at a show? I think it depends on the artist. Like, if they were doing, like, pay me afterwards to sign it, then maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. But I want to do a live show. But I think I would shake and shiver in surprise. Oh, jeez, man. It'll be alright. I think we need to busk first. I think busking's on the list. We'll do like a pop-up show, maybe. Get a busker's license. Do some live stuff. Man, that would be nuts. Hopefully foot traffic will be better by then. People who think it's like wrong to, I mean, it's wrong. Like, here's the thing. In America right now, it's wrong to be around the elderly and the vulnerable right now. That's just wrong. Being smart is right now. Forfeiting your rights at the whim of a government official makes you a dumbass. IMO. And I'm not even that smart, but IMO, that makes you a dumbass. But yeah, guys. Elasticity and ideas. Merzbow. Does he stretch the concept really far? Yeah, but does it break? No. Tell me if I don't explain an idea correctly, and I'll hit my head with a wiffle ball bat. But the microphones take these ideas and stretch them out. It's all about just like, you can tell a bad artist, and I say bad, by how closed minded or closed their influences are. I think good artists keep their influences open and they keep their mind open. Or else you're not really, like, if you're not looking for every aspect of the world, you're holding yourself back as an artist. And you're, being able to look at what has been made and what has been conjoined in the past and what has worked in the past, what hasn't worked in the past, and being able to adapt. And, Corey Feldman, he breaks the fucking, it snaps, like, so does, but you can argue it snaps in a good way. Same with movies, like, does Tommy Wiseau snap the elasticity? Like, it depends if you think the movie was made intentionally funny or not, I suppose, but we're talking The Room if you haven't seen. But, like, man, dude, it's a long road ahead, and Tragic Week's gonna follow you through. Hopefully, things get rolling. I'm trying my best. One-man show, trying to outwit, outplay, outlast on Survivor, on Tragic Week. Also, vote if you have made it. If you made it this far, vote with your voice currently. Buy shit that is worthwhile. Buy stuff that is ethically sourced as best as you can. Don't fret, because it's not that big of a deal, but try to get it ethically sourced. We're talking getting like buying directly from a company that is not Amazon as much as you can, unless they are giving to charity, which is what we're doing. Once these funds get in, we are getting a dump into the St. Jude charity. It's a thing I believe in. So I'm happy to do that, and I'm happy to share the results with you guys if need be. But once we buy the thousands, and I think it's $3,000 or $4,000 worth of equipment onto Tragic Week, Amazon, that will be matched. I'm not sure what, I think it's all of it, but it might be a percentage. But that goes to charity. So thank goodness we can have the opportunity to do these things. Hopefully they don't fuck us over, and hopefully we can actually do that. But in the meantime, we do have shirts that are going on sale soon. You can go to tragicweek.com, go to the very bottom, and you can have email sign up. I won't bother you. Like, honestly, it's just for merch, and then like deals, which, get them when they come, because there won't be, I'll put them, like, if you want the merch first, go there, because I don't plan on having a lot. I think I just sold another, so these limited edition merch are actually limited edition again. I got the merch counted, and we are down to our final numbers. The limited edition merch is, there are nine of the, check them out on tragicweek.com/merch. But there are 9 of the new cream, the one I was wearing in the other episode. There are 9 of those, so please sign up for the newsletter, and we will tell you right when they drop. And there are 10. It's still limited, There are 10 of the ocean, or they're blue, but they're Columbia blue. I really like them. I like the new cream a lot, though, because they're kind of based. I based it off of a Jeff Mangum shirt I bought. I think I talked about it last time, but I don't remember. I got it signed by Jeff Mangum, and it's like that. I can't wear it because it's signed, so I'm just afraid of wearing it off. But he's nice enough to give you his address to mail it to, and he'll sign it again if it ever wears. So Honestly, it's an amazing shirt. It's 100% cotton. Our next release is going to be that with custom tags as best as we can. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look because it's gonna be. We're gonna treat it like a clothing brand because we are also getting our own printer for printing our own shirts. And so, if you're local or nation, or in the United States, we will be happy to supply you with very high quality custom print, limited edition band merch. That will, I'm pretty sure, be a lot cheaper than anywhere in your state. And we have really good prices here, and it was still like pretty expensive because we got it locally, and it was for our last release. It was around $4.20. I'll just say that. But if you've made it this far, I thank you. I thank you for coming to another episode of this shit. I need to stop cursing. It's honestly stupid, but I don't care. Yeah, I do. I just don't want to sound stupid, But sometimes you can just present an idea with a quick fuck or shit. You don't have to think about it, It's about finding the least amount of obstacles, just going straight for it, I forget the term because I just smoked a big chunt before this. I just smoked a big chunt before this. That means something in some other language that I don't know. So, welcome to Die, guys. I guess I should end it early. See you, dude. Bye. I'm so bad at outros, man. 3709, 3710, 3711, 3712, 37.